Hi friends, my name is Bhai Patil. Today we are going to discuss on interesting subject financial regulations, topic foreign direct investment regulations. So let's discuss on what is the foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment is an investment in a business by an investor for another country, for which the foreign investor has control over the company purchase. It is also defined as across border investment made by resident one economy in on enterprises another countries. Foreign direct investment into production in a country by company located another country, either by buying company in the target country or by expanding operation of an existing business in that country. That is called foreign direct investment. So let's move to discuss on type of foreign direct investment. For foreign direct investment divided into four types. First is by direction, second is motive, third is by target, fourth is by entry modes. So let's discuss on by directions. By direction are divided into two parts: inward foreign direct investment and outward foreign direct investment. First, see in inward foreign direct investment. In, in inward foreign direct investment, an inward investment involve an foreign initiative either investing in or purchasing the goods of a local company. Or in outward foreign direct investment, an outward investment is a business strategy where the domestic firm expands its operation to a foreign country either by acquisition or expansion of existing foreign facility. So let's move on second type of foreign direct investment, that is by motive. By motive is divided into four seeking parts. First is resources seeking. Resources seeking is looking for resources at a lower real cost. Second point is market seeking. Market seeking is secure market share and sales growth in target foreign markets. Third point is efficiency seeking. Efficiency seeking is seek to establish efficient structures through useful factors, cultures, policies and markets. Fourth point is the strategic asset seeking. Strategic asset seeking is seeks to acquire assets in foreign firms that promote corporate long-term objective. So let's move to discuss on third point by targets. Targets are divided into two parts. First is horizontal foreign direct investment, second is vertical foreign direct investment. So let's see horizontal foreign direct investment. Horizontal foreign direct investment where the companies carries out the same activities as abroad as at homes. For example, Toyota assembling cars in both Japan and UK. So let's second point, vertical foreign direct investment. Vertical foreign direct investment when the different storage of activities are added abroad. In vertical foreign direct investment, second point is where the foreign direct investment take the firm nearer to markets is called forward vertical foreign direct investment. For example, Toyota acquiring a car distribution in America. Third point is in vertical foreign direct investment where the international integration moves back toward raw material is called backward vertical foreign direct investment. For example, Toyota acquiring a tire manufacturer. So let's move to fourth type of foreign direct investment is to entry modes. Entry modes are divided into two parts: greenfield investment and merger acquisition. So let's see greenfield investment. Greenfield investment First point, greenfield investment is the investment in a manufacturing, office, etc. Second point of greenfield investment, it is the idea for building a facility on greenfield such as a farmer and or a forest. So let's see merger and acquisition. A merger is a combination of two companies form a new company, while an acquisition is the purchase of one company by another in which company is formed. So let's move to discuss on benefit of foreign direct investment. First benefit of foreign direct investment is to improve foreign exchange position of the country. Second benefit is to employment generation is an increase in productions. Third benefit is to help in capital formation by bringing fresh capital. Fourth benefit is to help in transfer of new technology and management skill. Fifth benefits of foreign direct investment is to help in increasing export, and last is increase tax revenues. So let's move to discuss on disadvantages of foreign direct investment. What is the foreign direct investment disadvantages? First disadvantages is to domestic company fears that they may lose their ownerships. Second disadvantages of foreign direct investment, small companies fear that the many may not be able to compete with world class large companies. And third disadvantage is to foreign companies invest more in machinery and intellectual property than the wages of local people. Fourth disadvantages of foreign direct investment, government has less control over the functioning of such companies as they usually work as a fully owned subsidiary of an overseas company. So let's see another parts of foreign direct investment. To let discuss on foreign direct investment in India and its role. Foreign direct investment in India has played an important role in development of Indian economy. Foreign direct investment in India has in a lot of way enabled India to achieve a certain degree of financial stability. Growth of development is money has allowed Indian to focus on areas that needed a boost and economic attentions and address the various problems that continues to changes in country. So let's move to discuss on procedure for receiving foreign direct investment in India. Procedures are divided into two parts, automatic routes and government routes. So let's see automatic routes. Foreign direct investment is allowed under the automatic routes without period approval either of the governments or the Reserve Bank of India in all activities, sectors and specified in consolidated foreign direct investment policy issued by the government of India from time to time. So let's see second parts, government routes. Foreign direct investment in activities not covered under the automatic routes require period approval of the governments which are considered by the Foreign Investment Promotion Board's Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance. Thank you.